Everyone wants a flawless, modern kitchen. It is the centerpiece of the home and the space that establishes the aesthetic for the entire house. But look at this chart. A full tear-out remodel towers over standard home improvements, often running upwards of $50,000. And that comes with a grueling 12 to 16-week construction timeline, where your home becomes a loud, intrusive work zone. Then there is the invisible cost. Ripping out perfectly sound, high-quality wooden cabinets means sending tons of usable materials straight to the local landfill. That leaves homeowners stuck between two bad options: drain your savings and generate massive waste, or simply resign yourself to a depressing, outdated space. To avoid that massive bill, many people try a shortcut, hiring a standard house painter or tackling the project themselves over a weekend. That shortcut usually begins with traditional sanding. Within hours, a layer of fine, toxic dust escapes the kitchen, coating furniture and settling into every room. Then comes the application. You end up with cabinet doors that stick to the frames, edges that peel after a few weeks, and thick brushstrokes trapping stray dust particles right into the finish. This split-screen diagram shows exactly why that happens. On the left, standard latex wall paint sits passively on rigid drywall. On the right, that same paint fails to adhere to the dense, moving grain of wood, which expands, contracts, and faces constant moisture. Wall painters paint walls. Kitchens require an entirely different, highly engineered approach to bridge the massive gap between a cheap paint job and a $50,000 remodel. That engineered solution is exactly what Pleasure Island Design provides for coastal North Carolina. They operate strictly as elite cabinet refinishing specialists. Their process starts by eliminating the dust problem entirely. They use specialized Festool MIDI-I dust extractors hooked directly to their sanding equipment. This diagram illustrates the technical capability of that system. HEPA filtration instantly captures 99.97% of all particles down to 0.3 microns, guaranteeing the surrounding living space remains completely immaculate. Next, they catalog the hardware. Every single hinge, screw, and fixture is mapped, physically labeled and bagged so the reassembly phase is exact. The team then removes all doors and drawer fronts, transporting them off-site to a dedicated 1,800 square foot encapsulated spray booth facility. Treating the kitchen teardown like a strict laboratory procedure is the only way to guarantee a flawless foundation for the new finish. That application process completely abandons latex. Instead, the team relies exclusively on highly specialized Italian water-based wood coatings. Looking closely at this microscopic cross-section, you can see how these Italian coatings penetrate the wood grain. They cross-link to form a rigid, protective shield that cures like iron, resisting the intense heat, coastal humidity, and daily physical wear of a working kitchen. Back in your home, the cabinet boxes and frames require the same level of care. The team masks off counters, floors, and appliances using heavy plastic and tape, effectively encapsulating the workspace like a biohazard lab. With the space secured, they apply the coating using Apollo high-volume, low-pressure spray guns. The physics of HVLP technology atomize the coating into a perfectly uniform microfine mist that dries completely flat. Achieving that texture is physically impossible with a brush or roller. True showroom-quality factory finishes are the result of specialized fluid dynamics and advanced chemistry. Because the process is so highly engineered, Pleasure Island Design delivers the fully assembled, modernized kitchen in an incredibly fast 5 to 8 days. This scale shows the financial impact. By keeping the structural boxes and applying a factory-grade finish, homeowners save 60 to 80% of their capital compared to a full cabinet replacement. And by upcycling high-quality existing wood, you protect the local ecosystem by keeping tons of material out of the landfill. To back up the engineering, every project comes with a professional 1-year workmanship warranty, covering cracking, bubbling, and chipping, plus a complimentary touch-up kit for minor accidents. For coastal property owners, maximizing home equity means investing in durability and exact precision. Reject the house painter, protect your home's equity, and book a free consultation with Pleasure Island Design today. We paint it, you love it.